What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Homes We Love. I'm your host Zulfania Neza, and today we're in Hyde Park and we're about to tour a beautiful penthouse apartment with 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 1 reception room. It's on the market for £4.25 million with Chestertons. I'd like to thank them as well as the owner for allowing us to tour it today. Let's get started. So there's direct lift access into the penthouse with a key code that gives you access to the floor. There's also a ring system for your guests when you need to let them in. The apartment is approximately 1,700 square feet with a lift bang in the middle. All the bedrooms are in that direction and the living spaces are in this direction through these beautiful steel case double doors. I want to start the tour in the open plan reception room with this beautiful marble feature wall. I really love that the TV space is recessed in, just ready for your TV. And we have a modern linear fireplace just below that you can actually light and cozy up next to in the winter. At the top we have this beautiful LED soft lighting, just lifting the mood, recessed lights and a Sonos sound system as well. We have 1 of 6 skylights that is operated remotely, and we have a blind attached to it that you can close and open with these 2 remote controls. If I just show you that opening, and this one actually opens up this one and the skylight in the kitchen simultaneously, but we can also close the blinds and open them. This whole apartment is actually a new build. The building itself is old. However, the owner bought the airspace and built this apartment on top of the building. This entire apartment was interior designed by Caroline Howard, who is an incredible fashion and interior designer with a focus on sustainability. She also takes a very artistic approach to interior design, which I really enjoy. We have 3 double doors that lead onto the south-facing balcony, but we'll come back to that later. And on this side, oh, actually, one other thing I forgot to mention. The blinds are, if you come closer, they are recessed into the ceiling and they are also operated remotely. And I really love that you wouldn't even notice them initially if they are all the way up, because it just makes the place look a little bit neater. And this is what I meant when I said Caroline has a great eye for detail. She also has a focus on interior architecture and how spaces feel when you change the dynamic of things, which leads me to this wall just here. They made a conscious decision to make sure that these boxes actually stick out, and she drew them onto the wall just to see how it looked like beforehand. And there's actually something really cool about this. We have aircon diffusers at the top, but for maintenance they had to leave some kind of opening where the maintenance people can have access, and they hid it behind this bespoke painting, which I think is so cool, and I love that they thought about that. But you would never know, you'd just think, oh wait, great design, but it's also really clever. Let's move through. On this side, we have this beautiful bespoke kitchen. First thing I want to talk about is the lighting system. They thought about this idea of having this open space, but if you are purchasing this property and you don't really like open spaces, you have an option to maybe add a glass screen and completely divide these 2 spaces, which means you have these 2 separate lighting. So this lighting here is for the kitchen and these switches are for the living room, and they are also dimmable. But look at these switches. If you come closer, you can actually dim the lights, but you just have to hold it down for a bit longer than usual. There's also underfloor heating throughout. In the kitchen, I want to start on this beautiful island with a waterfall edge in this beautiful quartz marble, double undermount sinks, 1810, and a cooker tap, so you don't have to boil a kettle when you want a cup of tea. Just beautiful. On this side, there is 2 bins, recycling and general waste, and a bin bag. And I love this little area here that's just for your storage. Really nice. And notice we've got more LED soft lighting, just really adding depth to the space. Siemens dishwasher. And on this side, of course, we've got more storage at the top, LED lighting just under here, extractor fan, and a Miele induction hob on top here. These are, of course, organized and ready for your cutlery, which is great. I love it when people think about exactly how you're going to be living and think for you. We have a beautiful backsplash just there in the same quartz marble as we have throughout the rest of the living space. And then we have double ovens, both are Miele. And then we've got a pantry cupboard through here, beautifully organized. And we've got a full-length fridge just here. Nice. And on this side, we have the bar area. I want to start by talking about this right here. Beautiful piece, so stunning, really something special. If you look at the work that they've done here, it's just so beautiful. Now this glass is actually bulletproof and it's so heavy. It took 8 people and a crane to get it up here, and I think it's great. It's a great choice. And then on this side, we have a mirror backsplash on the bar, a temperature controlled wine fridge just here, and a freezer over here. It's really a great space for entertaining and I love it. We've got a massive window sash, and I love that they've gone for a sash window because you'd think it's part of the original building, but it isn't because this place is newly built. Another skylight at the top, making this whole apartment super airy because there's bright light coming from this side and that side and above. And as if that wasn't enough, on this end we have another door to a massive terrace. So perfect for entertaining in the summer. You get great views of London and the sunsets that way. So imagine yourself sitting here in the summer, watching the sunset, having a few drinks, relaxing and enjoying your evening. Wouldn't it be amazing? I really love this space. Considering where we are in London, I think this is incredible, especially because we have another terrace that we're going to show you later on the other side. Let's head back inside. We have this really nice study area, which is great if you have kids or work from home. I love that we've got a whiteboard here where you can scribble whatever you want on it. And there's plenty of storage at the top and storage over here. They've put a printer over here because there's a drawer here, look, that comes out. So it's great. And then on this side, they've got more drawers because you know you always need extra pens and papers and books and you don't want them lying around. It's great they've thought about that. Moving back through here, this piece here was actually a sign part of the Grants building in Croydon, and Caroline recycled it. It was very rusty, so you can see that here. And she preserved it, so it's not gonna get any rustier, but I think it looks really cool in this space. Of course, on this side, we've got a bar area for breakfast. Let's head on through to the principal bedroom. But before we get there, I wanna talk to you about this space. Now, these doors are all custom made, and you'll notice this design here also shows up here, which is, this is an outdoor door, if that makes sense, because this is where the lift is. And they show up here and here in the inlay. Now, this is a conscious decision to have uniformity throughout the apartment, just like the herringbone pattern that goes all the way throughout the apartment seamlessly. You don't even see where the room starts and stops. I think that's amazing. We've got another skylight at the top, 1 of 6. And in here, we have a cloak cupboard, beautifully designed. Everything has been so well thought through, which is really good. We've got a coat hanger or hanging rail just here. And these actually open up so you can store your shoes in there. But back there, there's the stairs, but they've made use of every space. Come and have a look. You could put your shoes in there. Can you see the shoes? It's really cool. Yeah, it's really cool. And there's all these shelves here where you can store bits and bobs or your regular bag that you carry all the time instead of having to put it in other places in the penthouse. I really like that. And this is the door to head out through the staircase. But let's head through to the principal bedroom. Love these recessed lights down here again, adding more detail to the space. Through here is the principal bedroom. We have a pocket door here, saving space, and again, notice the inlays on the door like what we have in the rest of the apartment, which is nice. Firstly, we have the walk-in closet, fantastic. I love the finish on the wardrobes, but the cool thing about these wardrobes is that they have a 10-year warranty, which is great. We have LED light strips beautifully integrated into the walls of the wardrobes, and these are actually perfect for your shoes because they come out so you can easily access the shoes that you want to wear, which is great. Let's close that up, and on this side you can have shirts and trousers or whatever you want. And then we have a dressing table just here, again beautifully lit with the LED strips as well. And I love the use of this corner because of course you need access to the balcony, but you don't want to have something poking out because you'll end up bumping into it. So I love the way they've done the shape there, and they've got shelves just here as well for a bit more storage. On this side we've got recessed lights at the top here, more storage, and I really like how these are organized and they are adjustable, so if you wanted to you can adjust them and have a space for your sunglasses and things like that. And of course these ones are deeper for when you want to store other things as well. Let's head through. We've got a floor to ceiling mirror here. I love the touch of LED lights again. And then we have the principal bedroom, just stunning. On this side we have a recessed in area for your TV, 2 more doors, we said 6. I want to head out there but in a minute. Look at the finishing in here, just beautiful, really high quality. I love the furniture selection as well, and this I think is a king size bed, but look how much space we have around it. I love how the bed beautifully complements this feature wall that we have here. The colors work really well together. Of course we have the automatic blinds that are recessed into the ceilings again. We have a beautiful terrace that runs all the way along the side of the penthouse. Right in the middle here we have Gloucester Square Gardens, and it's a private garden, so you would have access to that when you purchase the apartment. It's just beautiful, and this is a south-facing apartment like we discussed, so the sun rises on that side and sets on that side on the other terrace we saw, and you get the sunlight all day long, so the apartment is always going to be beautifully lit during the day, which is fantastic. But look how much outdoor space you have in the middle of London. I think that's a massive bonus considering we have another terrace on the other side. So if you watched our last video, you remember that I mentioned that Chestertons have partnered with Calling London throughout November to collect coats for charity. I think it's a great cause. It's their coat drive they do every November. I think it's great if you can participate. Definitely do. Details are in the description box. And if you have a coat, drop it at Chestertons, your local branch, and yeah, they'll be happy to take it on from there. Thank you so much. Let's carry on with the tour. Again, they've used a pocket door, but I really like that they've switched to a brass inlay to match all the brass fixtures in the principal bathroom. And then through here we have a walk-in shower, so beautiful. Even the hinges here are brass. I just love all the attention to detail they've got in here. We have a beautiful stone slab all throughout on the floor, but the finish on the walls is glossy. I love that it's book matched all the way down to the drain design just here. It's actually a very expensive stone and it's highly durable. It's just not something you're going to have to worry about because it's also low maintenance. We have a nice recessed in LED light at the back here, a rainhead shower at the top and a handheld shower. But look at the quality of that. It's just beautiful. I absolutely love that. Heading back out here, we have a beautiful stone floating vanity in a matte finish and 2 dual undermount sinks. I just love the finishing on the tabs here. They are quite an unusual design, very modern and sleek. I love that there's a shelf here for all your towels. Plenty of storage at the top here with of course more lighting, adding a lot of dynamic to the space. And we have another skylight at the top. A massive bathtub. I love that it's curved on this side and a bit more straight on that side. All in all, it's really nice and very luxurious. It's a great size ensuite bathroom. Let's head out. I want to head to the second bedroom, which is through this way. The storage cupboard in there, but this is bedroom number 2. too. I love the earthy colors they've selected in here. See it on the headboard, and they beautifully complement this feature wall we have on this side with the floor to ceiling wardrobes and a recessed in area for your TV. And of course, we've got another massive sash window on this side, but this room is stunning. And I love that we have a carpet in here, and notice how the colors in the carpet beautifully complement the stone that we have in the bathroom. Let's head there next. We have a walk-in shower, really nice size, gloss finish on the stone on the wall, but a matte finish on the floor. Beautiful drain design, rain head shower in a square at the top, shampoo niche again with a recessed in LED light and a handheld shower as well. Got a floating sink with a shelf here for your towels. More storage at the top. Beautiful sconce design, so modern, matching the rest of the apartment, and another skylight. We're never short of natural light in this penthouse. More storage here, and of course a ledge here just for your bits and bobs that are decorative. Wall-mounted toilet as well. That's it from the bathroom, but the other thing I forgot to mention about this room is the decoration. I really love these two lamps on this side. They're quite unusual. Let's head through to bedroom number 3, which is this way. It's a similar spec to the rest of the room, but again, I love this Asian themed headboard, which I think is actually a screen. I think it's a real screen, but I really love it as a headboard. And again, look at these beautiful Asian style table lamps. We have a massive sash window on this side, floor to ceiling wardrobes. Again, we don't have a shortage of storage throughout the penthouse. Let's head through to the main bathroom, which is in here. I love the selection of stonework in here, really beautiful, dark, very luxurious. I love that every bathroom kind of has its own theme. We have a rain head shower at the top, handheld shower just here, LED light strip at the top just there, 2 shampoo niches just here with recessed in lights as well at the back there. Look at this sink as well, really cool and unusual. I love that it has a stand just here, and it's not quite a floating sink design. It's quite unusual, and I love that we have undermount sink as well just here. Really cool all in all. Again, the touch of lighting at the back here just elevates the space, especially because it's a dark marble. The use of the light kind of lifts it and makes it look not as dark as it would, if that makes sense. But that's it from this space. Details of the property are in the description box below. Thanks again to Chestertons as well as the owners for allowing us to tour this property today. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and until next time.